Hello, Care Mycue here. Today I have a quick demo for you on how to set up a new community inside the Mighty Networks community platform. So in case you don't know, Mighty Networks is the premier community-first platform that I have found out there. It has a lot of AI integrated tools that make the whole thing so super simple and seamless. The founder and CEO of Mighty Networks, Gina Bianchini, literally wrote the book on designing communities that will change your life as well as the lives of people that are in your community. So I'm a huge fan of this platform. I've been using it since last February, and this new community is going to be my second one that I'm starting. So just wanted to share the excitement and the process, and I love to explore and express myself through communities. So let me jump in here and show you how I get it done. I'm going to share my affiliate link down below in the description. It would be amazing if you would use that link if you're considering starting a free trial and learning what this is all about. Once you click that link, it's going to bring you to this screen and it's going to start to ask you just a few simple questions. So the first thing it wants to know, who do you want to bring together? Share in a few words what those members are. Now, I could do that. And I have done that. But what I like to do instead, because sometimes I'm not always really good with my words, and if I'm just starting a community, I really don't necessarily know who it is that I'm going to be best at bringing together. So I'm going to highlight that information and copy it. I'm going to come over here. This is a conversation I've started with ChatGPT this morning. Now for context, I do not have my memory turned on in ChatGPT, and I do not have any custom instructions at all. I like to start every conversation with ChatGPT as a blank slate. I like to keep it fresh and clean so that it knows nothing about me unless I tell it specifically something that I want it to know. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to right click and do paste. This is the text that I grabbed from the Mighty Network question, and I'm going to say, I have to answer this question. Please help. Aspiring community hosts who want to create meaningful mission-driven spaces, but feel overwhelmed by the process alone. Not a great sentence, but it's good enough for my purposes. I'm going to put that in here. Ooh, too many characters. Yikes. I'm going to come back and I'm going to say, this is great. I have a 60 character limit. Take out the extraneous words. Leave the impactful ones. It doesn't have to be grammatically correct for this question. All right. Aspiring community host creating meaningful mission-driven spaces. Let's see if it likes that. All right. So now when I have that in here, all it's really doing then is creating these potential descriptions for me. We bring together aspiring community hosts creating mission-driven spaces to exchange experiences and insights so that we can cultivate lasting friendships and empower each other's growth. I guess that's good enough for now. I'm just going to say that's it. Otherwise, I could have created my own down here. There we go. All right. So do I like any of these names? No, I'm going to call it Mighty Magic Study Group. I might actually name it Mighty Magic Co-working Incubator, but I'm going to go with Study Group right now. See if it will accept my icon. It did. All right, so now it's going to give me a little example of what some branding might do. This is just sort of canned pictures, and it's all right. You can ask it to suggest again. It'll give you 2 different options to choose from. I already have some branding in mind for it. This is a lot closer to what I had in mind anyway. I'm just going to go with this. I use ChatGPT for all of these sorts of things, so I'm just going to take this one because it is actually pretty good. Kind of like it, actually. I'm going to say, OMG, yes. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see what's next. This is so fun. Accept all cookies. Welcome to the Mighty Magic Study Group. And here we go. Let me move my face. So this is what it looks like when you first start your community. You get a little welcome notice from the Mighty team. It gives you some global features up here. All of these things are customizable. You can take them off. You can rename them. Down here, it gives you a place for collections and then spaces within that collection. And this is all customizable, and there's no limit on the number of collections or spaces that you can have, which is amazing. The whole reason for this Mighty Network that I love so much is that they really do focus first on community. It's all about the engagement. They call it people magic, and it really is so incredible when you get a group of people together who are just all sort of in the same sort of transition point in their life. And it can be lonely when you're in transition. The people that you used to hang out with don't quite fit, and you haven't quite found the people that you're about to fit into. And so just finding people who are in that transition point is so valuable to keep moving forward, to get the support, to understand what's just a little bit further down the road, so that you can plan better right now, so that you make sure when you get where you're going, it's someplace you actually want to be. So I love communities, and I think that on many levels, communities are going to be the replacement for current social media. These are safe, private spaces where we can connect one-on-one with people. There's no algorithms, there's no ads, there's no trolls, there's no noise, there's no manipulation happening from the platform itself. And when you get a place like that, you're able to just really be more of your full self and really explore and understand what that even means. In my other community, Cathartic Clarity, we do a cathartic journaling writing meditation every week. And so we'll get together, we'll share what we wrote, and that's a fairly vulnerable thing. We end up taking those journal responses that we're writing, and maybe we'll share them with ChatGPT, we'll create some images, we'll get some insights about the values. Some people love to create music with them using like a music AI app that I've taught them. And some people like to take it and have ChatGPT create a poem for them. And it's just really valuable to, first of all, be creating more of that human-generated content in the first place, and then using AI to support and encourage more human-generated content, as well as human connection. Because as we're sharing that in the community, people like it, people comment, people share, and it's just such a beautiful thing, especially in the age of AI. So that's why I'm setting up this second community, because I really want to support more people starting communities. So setting up Cathartic Clarity for myself, alone by myself, took me about 6 months, and I'm just about ready to really open it up and launch it to the world. That's happening this next week. And so while I did have a couple other communities I was a part of to gain some encouragement and some inspiration and some brainstorming with, I really wanted to create more spaces for more people to do that. I think this could happen so much more quickly and easily if we had more spaces like this. So this is why I'm creating the Mighty Magic Study Group community, so that way I can help inspire and encourage more people to create communities. I really think that they're going to be a super useful way of expressing who we are in the world in a useful way that aligns with our vision and our values, and that allows us to have more control and possibility for our lives. So I'm going to wrap up this video here. In the next video, we'll start looking at how to customize all of this. We're going to be able to customize the colors and the buttons and the icons, and it's going to be a whole journey that we're going to go on. And it's super simple, especially with your secret weapon, ChatGPT. So please stay tuned. I think you are going to love this ride that I'm about to take you on. So stay inspired, and I will see you next time.